Hello. Well, today we're going to talk about task boards. They're very important. You need to have this attached to your vision board. It's very, very important. Some of you right now, you're not getting things done. You feel like you're in a rut. You're like you're stuck. We're going to get you unstuck. You need to pay attention. Take down some notes. I'm going to share a little snippet of one of our groups last week.
So what we have here is my vision board. Everything I have here came from the dollar store, so extremely cheap, right? And we have what is called the parking lot. We have ready, doing, and done. What I also have around it are my affirmations, and I also have some core values that um, are important to me towards this board, right? So my core values is transparency and accountability. So what you would want to do is buy some stickies, and you're going to take your stickies and whatever you have to do for the full month, you're going to write them down and date them, and put them all in the parking lot. So you have a full month to deal with everything that you need to deal with. When you're ready to deal with those with the task, you want to put them into your ready column, right? And they can sit there. You have a date. You might even want to write an expiration date on there as well, like if you're paying a bill, or if you got something really important that needs to happen by that has a very sensitive time frame. You might want to have a start date and an end date. When you're making that doctor's call, or like for me, like I said, this is transparency, right? For me, I'm working on my financial stability. And so I got a couple of things here that I actually have put in my done column, because right now, looking at it is a visual of things that I need to get done. So throughout the day, I come and I look at my board and see what I can keep moving along and put it into my done column. Some items will be reoccurring. Say, like if you do have a bill up here, and if it's a monthly thing, well, when you're finished with it, you just put it back down for the next month. It's looking at what you probably already have in your journal, if you have a planner, um, things that you have jumbled in your mind, and you just need to get it out. This is kind of what this task board is used for. So that's what it is in a nutshell. Any questions?
So let's see the board again. All right, so the first column is the ready. Okay, so you move everything out. Okay, you put everything on the parking lot first, right? And then you put it in the ready.
Correct.
All right, and
So
then that's when it's
you
like
put
when you're
all
ready
of
to move on it. Like so, for
right. So
example,
you put all of your tasks that you need to handle within that month in your parking lot. Then what you want to do is sit back and decide what are the most important things for you to handle first within that month. Those items, those stickies, will be moved to your ready column. And then maybe, you take a week or a couple of days to work on that ready column. And then when you're finished, you continuously move your stickies up. So you're constantly working on your task and completing them. Now, sometimes, you might have an item that sits in the doing, because you might have a doctor that needs to call you back, or, so you're waiting for somebody to respond to you. That's fine. But the idea is that you want to get your stuff done, right? You want to keep things moving. You want to keep things moving, and you want to keep things moving towards your vision, towards what your goals are. And this is just a tool and a supplement to help you keep that going.
okay, got a question. Um, all right, but what if you have like like you have a project that has different phases in it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And but you got something done in it, You know what I mean? But it's still not finished. So would you call I think you came with a name recurring. Was it a recurring?
That's considered kind of a reoccurring task. It can also just be considered, like you said, it can be considered a phase, right? So you've completed phase one. Now you're waiting for phase two. So you can take your sticky note and have phase one of, say, like midterm report or phase one of studying. And then you've completed that phase one. And then you have phase two where you need to now combine your report into something. So there could be different steps to one task. And you can number them, and you can even color code. You can buy, let me show you here. You can buy, like I said, everything I got came from the dollar store. You can buy different color stickies. So if you have things that are important that need to, you have several things that need to be dealt with school. They could be all colored purple, blue, whatever it might be. And then that way, when you're looking at your board, you know that you have certain items. The cluster is for one certain thing and another color is for something else. So there's so many different ways that you can make this board work for you. But the important part is making sure that you have the parking lot, the ready, the doing, the done. You definitely to make sure that you're thinking about your core values towards this board, right? And then even for me, if you can see, because I'm also going through a process, I also have no more excuses. This board is my transparency of what I need to get done, right? So I fall short all the damn time, and I'm tired. I'm 40. I have a 14-year-old daughter. It's time for me to get on my shit. And I've only been to this twice, but just talking to my cousin within the last couple of days, I've really am kind of charged about this. And the thought that I've been working for King County and been having this for so long, and the county has also told me that we can use this in our home, right? And I've never taken this tool to use it, but just even within the couple of days that I've used it, I've completed something super major.
There you go. You have just a small snippet, but hey, that's enough information that could help you. So remember, get a vision, write it down, simplify that thing, build you a team, post that, do the work. Do the work. And remember, you better get involved in some activism. You want to make some change. You know what I mean?